Fantastic piece of paper. Fantastic.
At $16.50.
It's $16.50. $16.50. We're good with that?
For 5K.
$16.50, 5K. Okay, how about 50K? We have to do just 5K? Today, as you just saw, I got to be in a room full of angels working for free to raise money for amazing causes to commemorate the lives lost on this fateful day known universally as 9/11. Okay, maybe the traders at Cantor Fitzgerald, a firm that was devastated by the savage terrorist attacks in the Twin Towers, are only angels for a day. This day, when they work for free and donate all trading fees to fabulous causes. For Cantor Charity Day, the firm invites notables to come in and actually do some trades themselves. I sold millions of dollars in Mexican peso-denominated bonds. I told the client to offload those as soon as possible. And I nailed some derivative trades, although I failed to bring home the bacon with a major European bank. My bad. I didn't have the selling proposition correctly, left charity money on the table. But you know what? In all my years in the business, I don't think I've ever had such a satisfying day on a trading desk, which is so often a soulless transactional place that you come in the morning and then you leave at the end of the session hoping you had a successful day. Today, everyone was successful. The desk, the clients, the notables, and Howard Lutnick, who runs the firm, where 658 employees and 61 Euro-broker colleagues and friends perished on that cloudless, beautiful, crisp September day. This commemorative Charity Day is an annual tradition. Firms raised almost $200 million for amazing causes. I was making trades to help raise money for a charity called Baby's Heart Fund, which is part of the Columbia University Med Center. My wife, Lisa Detweiler, is on the board of the charity, which supports research to find cures or treatments for congenital heart defects. Lisa and her former husband, and now great friend of mine, Bill Detweiler, lost their 2.5-year-old daughter, Grace, after initially successfully receiving a heart transplant, and then it ultimately failed. Lisa's tireless in her work to make it so no other children will suffer the same fate. Today, Cantor committed $45,000 to this very special charity. What can I say? I came to work down the block from the Twin Towers on that fateful day, and I saw what happened now, seared in my memory, never forgotten. 23 years later, I fear that a whole generation hasn't learned what went on down here, and future generations will know even less. It's not like when my dad made me listen to FDR's Day That Will Live in Infamy speech over and over again in the aftermath of Pearl Harbor. The Twin Towers started a global war on terror, and while sometimes it can feel like terror won, who knows how many terrorists were thwarted by the government in the last 23 years? For many years now, when I ask young people what they know about 9/11, I get a bit of a blank reaction. They know the date, they know something terrible happened, but they have no memory of the cataclysm. Fortunately, we have an amazing museum down here that captures the progression of that horrible day. It should be your #1 destination if you visit New York City. I've always felt useless on this anniversary, just a sad day of remembrance. I didn't feel that way today, because I got to participate in the joyful process of raising money for all sorts of charities, which I think is a wonderful way to commemorate the lives lost by helping the less fortunate who live today. So thank you, Cantor Fitz, for allowing me to join all the fine people at the firm and their clients in a day that will certainly live in infamy, but also a day where we honor those who perished senselessly and tragically 23 years ago. I like to say there's always a bull market somewhere, and I promise to find it just for you right here on Mad Money. I'm Jim Cramer. See you tomorrow.